Point of view controls what the reader is allowed to know. In this lesson, you will learn 4 common types of point of view: first person, second person, third person limited, and third person omniscient. For each one, consider these 3 questions. How can you recognize it? What does it allow the reader to know? And why might an author choose it? First person point of view. First person point of view means the narrator is a character in the story. The narrator uses words such as I, me, my, we, or our. The reader experiences events through that narrator's perspective. We know what the narrator sees, thinks, feels, remembers, and chooses to reveal. An author may use first person to create closeness between the reader and the narrator. The story can feel personal, emotional, and immediate because we experience events through one character. However, first person also limits what the reader knows. The narrator may misunderstand events, miss important details, or leave information out. We usually cannot know more than the narrator knows. When you recognize first person point of view, ask, how does this narrator's perspective shape what I understand? Second person point of view. Second person point of view uses the word you. The narration speaks directly to the reader or places the reader inside the experience. Second person is less common in fiction, but can create a strong effect. An author may use it to make the reader feel involved, addressed, pressured, or even uncomfortable. Instead of observing the situation from the outside, the reader may feel placed directly inside it. When you recognize second person point of view, ask, why might the author want the reader to feel personally connected to this moment? Third person point of view. In third person point of view, the narrator is outside the story. The narrator uses character names and words such as he, she, or they. 2 common forms are third person limited and third person omniscient. The difference depends on how much the narrator knows. Third person limited point of view. Third person limited point of view mainly follows one character's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. The narrator is outside the story, but the reader remains closely connected to one character. We usually know what that character knows. We may understand the character's thoughts and emotions, but we do not usually know what every other character is thinking. An author may use third person limited to create both closeness and distance. The reader understands one character deeply, but the story is still told from outside that character. This point of view can also create suspense. Because the reader only knows what one character knows, important information may remain hidden until the character discovers it. When you recognize third person limited, ask, which character is the reader closest to, and how does that shape what the reader knows? Third person omniscient point of view. Third person omniscient point of view means the narrator knows the thoughts, feelings, or experiences of more than one character. The word omniscient means all-knowing. The narrator may move between characters, allowing the reader to understand several perspectives. An author may use third person omniscient to give the reader a wider view of the story. This can help us understand multiple characters, conflicts, and events, and it can create dramatic irony. Dramatic irony happens when the reader knows something that one or more characters do not know. Because the narrator can reveal more than one character's experience, the reader may notice misunderstandings or conflicts that the characters cannot yet see. When you recognize third person omniscient, ask, what does the reader know because the narrator can see beyond one character's experience? To identify point of view, examine the narration, not only the pronouns. A character may use words like I or you in dialogue even when the story is written in third person.